to this beat.
Welcome to What Can I Do? A vibrant journey through the amazing world of careers. From exploring the cosmos to inventing the future and creating culinary masterpieces, the world is full of exciting possibilities. Ever dreamed of being an astronaut discovering new planets? Or maybe you're an entrepreneur, turning big ideas into reality. Or maybe a veterinarian taking care of our furry friends. How about whipping up delicious meals as a chef? Let's start exploring the careers of your dreams. With detailed illustrations and easy-to-understand text, What Can I Do? Sparks curiosity and helps young readers discover their passion. Join us on this fun journey of discovery and explore the many different careers that make our world so diverse.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day, y'all, every single day. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. We have a good one today, y'all. We talking about, can Southern California, that other USC on the West Coast, can they challenge, can they beat our South Carolina Gamecocks, the three-time national champions? Can they beat South Carolina? Oh, some good conversation today, y'all. Some good stuff going on today. So we were wondering, it was a rumor that Southern Cal had backed out of playing South Carolina on November the 4th. That was a rumor. We found out it wasn't true. That wasn't true. They didn't back out to play South Carolina in Las Vegas. Not at all. Not at all. You know how the rumor mill is. You know how some folks get on social media and sometimes make up stuff, embellish stuff. So that didn't happen. Okay. And Ole Miss on November the 4th, same day that Carolina is playing Michigan, November the 4th, except they will be playing at Paris. They'll be playing in Paris. Well, last season, South Carolina opened the season against Notre Dame in Paris. A wonderful, wonderful time. So Southern Cal will be taking on that challenge against Ole Miss. And Ole Miss is a formidable opponent. You know that their coaching staff is going to have them ready. They are an SEC team. They are battle tested. They are a tournament team year after year. It's going to be a good game, I believe. Which made me dig a little deeper into this Southern California squad. Made me dig a little deeper because some prognosticators are saying that Southern California is the number one basketball team in the land. Some folks are saying that. And I ain't talking about like social media stuff. I'm talking about real deal reporters are actually saying that Southern California should be ranked number one when these preseason polls come out around October time frame. Okay. Over the three-time national champions. So it made me dig deeper because I can say, okay, why should they be ranked that? Why should they be ranked that? We know that let's have some revisionist history. Southern Cal had a great season this past season. Had a great season. Lost to UConn in the Elite Eight. Lost to UConn, I think it was about 7 points. Okay. Finished 29-6. Finished with a 10th, ranked 10th in the net ranking. with a strength of schedule ranked 9th. They had a wonderful season. Wonderful season. Their playmaker, their star, their unbelievable talent is Ju Ju Watkins. Ju Ju Watkins was the number 1 ranked player in the class of 2023. She lived up to those expectations for Southern California. She proved that she was her. Multiple accolades over the season. Played 35 minutes a game. 35 minutes a game, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Shooting 40% from the field, 32% from 3, and 4 turnovers per basketball game. Ju Ju Watkins is a great player. I think she will be a better player this upcoming season. And when I say better player, a more efficient player this upcoming season because she won't have to shoulder the load quite as much as this previous season. She's a star. She's a star. She turned the ball over too much. Not going to front with that, but she's a star. So you got Ju Ju coming back. You got Rayah Marshall coming back. Their center. She played 28 minutes a game and had an average double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, shooting 47% from the field. Those are their returning players of consequence. Ju Ju and Marshall. 2 starters. Okay? Comparing their 2 starters to their 2 returning starters, I should say, South Carolina's returning 4. As we know, Raven Johnson, Tina Pow, Bree Hall, Chloe Kitts. Those are our 4 starters from last season. Things could change, but those are our 4 returning starters. Southern Cal is returning 2. So if we was doing a system of checks and balances and the check mark goes to returning starters, I would go with South Carolina. Just by the numbers, okay? In terms of returning starters. Or do I? More on that. They lost Mackenzie Forbes. Mackenzie Forbes, really good guard, played about 34 minutes a game, averaged about 14 points. Really good guard. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 38% from the field, 37% from 3. Somebody got to get those minutes. Who will get those minutes? Oh, it is storming. It is storming right now in Charlotte. It is storming. And you saw me just jump like, whoop, because my everything blinked, everything paused, everything paused. Let me take these headphones off. So you got Mackenzie Forbes, who's gone. Who's going to replace her? Who's going to replace Mackenzie Forbes? There is a transfer. There is a transfer who arrived at Southern California. A transfer who arrived at Southern California. You might have heard of her. Her name is Talia Von Oelhoffen, 5'11", played 27 minutes a game, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers. Very good basketball player from Oregon State. Very good basketball player. And she is a player who will get a lot of playing times because Mackenzie Forbes is gone. It seems transitional, really. Forbes is gone. Oelhoffen comes in. Cool. I would call it, pretty much even swap. Even swap. Another newcomer who should be in this starting lineup when November the 4th rolls around is Kayleigh Irafen. Kayleigh Irafen. Kiki is a player who is projected right now to be number 1, number 2 in the WNBA draft in 2025. I'm saying Paige Bueckers, but you got some folks saying Kiki. I'm saying Paige Bueckers number 1, Kiki number 2. Okay. She played for Stanford, played great basketball, 6'3", 28 minutes, 19 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. She is a sensational player. And with Kiki, with Talia, with Ju Ju, with Oelhoffen, you have 4 legitimate, I'm not going to say stars. Not going to say stars now. I'm going to say you have a really good basketball team. Really good basketball team. The final member of this starting lineup for Southern Cal, in my humble opinion, will be a newcomer. Should be another newcomer, but it's going to come from that amazing draft class. Amazing draft class. You're talking about number 1 overall draft class in the class of 2024. Led by Kennedy Smith, 6'1", 6th ranked player in the 2024 class. Great player, 5-star recruit. I think should be starting as well. I'm talking about Ju Ju, Marshall, Oelhoffen, Kiki, Kennedy Smith. That is a very, very good starting lineup for Southern California. Ain't no other way to slice it. It ain't no way you can't debate it. That is a phenomenal starting lineup for them. And it compares very well to our own potential starting lineup of Raven, Pow Pow, Bree, Chloe, and Watkins. It really does. 5 for 5, 5 on 5. That's great. That is phenomenal. That is unbelievable. 5 on 5. They have a great 5 in Southern California, but they got more depth now. They have more depth. With that number 1 recruiting class, they didn't just get 1 5-star recruit. They got 3 5-star recruits in this class. They did really good recruiting. Really good. When you get 3 5-star recruits in any recruiting class, that means you did something right. You did something right in terms of recruiting, and you brought in some serious talent. Southern Cal sure did. But whoa now. Don't make no mistake about it. South Carolina brought in 3 5-star recruits as well. Don't get it twisted. Southern Cal did that thing. South Carolina did our thing too. So, in addition to Kennedy Smith, they got Kayleigh Heckel, 13th ranked 5-star recruit, 5'9" guard, talent on top of talent. Can shoot that thing. Then they got Avery Howell, another guard. She's ranked 16th. 5-star talent, 5'11". They have 3 potential, and we talk about potentially stars who came out of that 2024 recruiting class. In Kennedy, in Kayleigh, and Avery. Kennedy number 6, Kayleigh number 13th, and Avery 16th. Those are the facts. That is the truth. But South Carolina, in comparison's sake, Kennedy Smith ranked 6th. Joyce Edwards, according to ESPN, ranked 3rd. Kayleigh Heckel ranked 13th. Maddy McDaniel ranked 12th. Avery ranked 16th. Adhel Tac ranked 26th. Apples and oranges. Very, very similar. Very similar. So they got their 5. We got our 5. They got their 3 5-star recruits. We got our 3 5-star recruits. Only difference is Kennedy Smith, I predict, is going to be the starter for on Southern Cal. I don't see us having a freshman start for us because South Carolina has more depth. Because their first 8, Southern Cal's first 8 is legit, is wonderful, is amazing. And they legitimately have a star in Kiki, have a star in Ju Ju. But South Carolina got more depth. And they are going to be dependent on, and I say they, Southern California, going to be dependent on several freshmen to get a lot of work. Because after you talk about Avery Howell, then they got Rayah Forrester, who is a 4-star recruit. 4-star recruit. She was a top guard in Texas, ranked 54th. She's going to get some burn. She's going to get a lot of burn. She's a 3-point threat. And we talk about our 7th, 8th player. We already mentioned that Raven and Powell and Bree and Chloe and Watkins potential to start. Then you talk about the next 2. You talk about MiLaysia Fulwiley. You talk about a player that we're not even discussing because she's new, Maryam Dauda, who came over from Arkansas, was 13th ranked player in her class in 2021. All 5-star recruits. Our top 7 better than your top 7. Our top 8 is better than your top 8. So we just mentioned Maryam Dauda, who I have not mentioned was Tessa Johnson, another 5-star recruit. 25th in her recruiting class. Multiple awards towards the end of the season. This past season, our championship year for the 3-time national champs. They got another recruit, Laura Williams, a 4-star, 6'1" forward, top-ranked player in Virginia. A freshman. Because they got 5 freshmen coming into this class from Southern Cal. 5 of them. Who's going to be counting on for some serious minutes? I haven't talked about Sania Feagin, 5-star recruit. Haven't mentioned her. Haven't talked about Adhel Tac coming off an injury, 5-star recruit. Haven't discussed about Sakima Walker, 4-star recruit, 6'5" center. We have so much talent in this basketball team, and the top, I would say top 6 for Southern Cal versus South Carolina is comparable. It's comparable, very comparable. But once you go 7th, 8th, South Carolina start moving up past Southern Cal because of depth. This year, South Carolina, I believe, will be a better basketball team because of their depth and because of their overall talent right now. But with that being said, there aren't many teams across the land that has an abundance of 5-star recruits on their basketball team like South Carolina has. Southern Cal does have a lot of young talent on this basketball team. A lot of young talent in this basketball team. And a good portion of them are 5 stars. I don't think there's going to be now Southern Cal is going to, I believe Southern Cal will beat Ole Miss. I do. On November the 4th. And Southern Cal going to give everybody the Big Ten a run for their money. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. And I love how they are not afraid to play non-conference games. That's going to be amazing for them. But this year, South Carolina beat Southern Cal. This year. Next year, we will revisit this. But at this point on July the 23rd, if Southern Cal and the University of South Carolina plays in the tournament, because it's not in the regular season, only way we could play Southern Cal in the tournament, and most likely it will be in the Final Four. It will be an unbelievable game. It will be crazy. The ratings will be out of control. But South Carolina will win that basketball game. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Let me close this thing out and get out this storm and go somewhere and relax. You're now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go.